Hello and good morning everybody, and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley in Farming Simulator 22, where it's a beautiful sunny morning. It rained all day yesterday. It really put me in a downward spiral. So today we've got a couple of things to do. Now the first thing we need to do is spread lime. I have a feeling I've got super strength on. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is spread lime. Now if I can get this tractor out of here, we'll take the Massey Ferguson. And we have two fields. They're precision farming fields. I will just show you actually the map, which is this map, which you may remember or may not from Farming Simulator 17. This is I played this map on Farming Simulator 17 before on the Nintendo Switch actually. So we own the fields you see here: 12, 14, 15, 22 and 27. Well, I would like to expand a bit more, but we need some money. Now, I'm not scared of borrowing money, but we've got enough on our hands at the moment with these fields, so we'll just stick to these for the moment. But when it comes to March, that sort of time, I think we will start buying up new fields, even if we have to borrow, because I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to stagnate. I want to expand as much as possible with land and also productions, and we may be buying another production today, but let's first of all get to field 22 and spread lime. So this is field 22 in front of us. Now this is a precision farming field. This is what we're doing at the moment. So this field had recently been harvested by us, and it had sorghum on it. Now if we just stand on the field, we will see that the nitrogen, we have spread slurry on the field already, so the nitrogen has been raised. It should normally be raised to about 80 kilograms per hectare, which you see down the bottom right. So it has, but the pH is bad, so this is why we're here. We need to spread lime. Now it should be that the automatic application rate is activated with this lime spreader, so we don't need to do anything. It will automatically spread the correct amount of lime on the field. So let's turn off the help and I'll get going, and I'll put this, hang on a sec. There's always something I forget. So I will put this on a time lapse, even though it's the start of the episode, so I will see you at the end. Incredibly annoying. Just this little bit. I need to go and get some more lime for another field anyway, so I have to go back to the shop. I've already been back to the shop to fill up this lime spreader once, so I put 14,000 litres of lime on this field. It still wants more, so I will just pop over there and finish it off. Okay, I've just been to the shop to get some more lime. Now I'm full up with lime, but we do have a field that's very close to the shop that also needs lime, so I'm going to pop in there and do that first if I can find the entrance for it. I think it's just here actually. Yes, here it is. So this is our grass field, which I am going to kind of re-establish by I'm going to cultivate it and reseed grass in there to make sure it's a precision farming field. So I'm just going to lime this field. We've already put slurry on it. Let's just make sure that we have. I think we have in the last episode. Yeah. Yes, we have put slurry on it. So what we'll do is put lime on it to increase the pH. Okay, so the last little bit of this field, and then what we will do is turn it all off and go back to field 22, and finish that off, because we had a little bit left, didn't we, for that field. So I'll see you when we're over there. Okay, final little bit. Now I'm getting a bit worried about our tractors. We've got 2 tractors. I'll show you in a minute when I finish this bit. Okay, let's fold up. So we've got 2 tractors, which are medium tractors. This John Deere, which is very nice, and this Massey Ferguson. Now they're both around about 180 horsepower. One is 170, one is 190. But it's not quite enough. We need a stronger tractor. And I've just seen in the shop this New Holland minus 48%. I think that's a bargain. And what I'm going to do is drive this tractor. And I've got no compunction about borrowing money, actually. I've probably said this earlier, but I'm very willing to borrow money to improve the farm, mainly for land and productions, but we do need a stronger tractor, and this one isn't quite cutting the mustard. So I'm going to go over the shop and see if they'll do me a deal. Right, here we are at the shop, and I think I'm just going to sell this tractor, and then we'll see about buying the other one. So let's put it in the gap. 73,000. That's a bit more, isn't it? I think so. We will repair it. We will repaint it because we'll get the money back and we'll sell it. So we have 93,360. Now how much was that tractor? 117. So we need to borrow, well, I'm going to borrow 30,000, I think. So let's go to cash and borrow 30,000. So I'll go in and I'll see if they'll sell it to me. Engine setup. I'll just buy it as is, and then we can always soup it up later. So, where is it? Haha, look at this. Fantastic. A New Holland T7. T7275. So, what I'm going to do actually is to... It might need repairing. Yeah, it does. Wow. So let's repair. Oh, ouch. Okay, 3,000. Yeah, I don't think we'll repaint it until we sell it. So let's go and pick up our lime spreader, and after that, actually, while we're here, we need to find a seeder, because we need to sow crops today. It's September. It's the end of September today, and we need to sow crops before we can't anymore. So we'll go to tools and we'll go to seeders. And there's one that's an 8 metre one that will, I think it's this Vatterstad one here. We probably don't have enough money to lease it. So I'm going to go back into money and borrow 20,000, I think. Okay, here's money. So I'm going to borrow another 20,000. Okay. So, yes, I need to rent the Vatterstad. Where is it again? Let's have a look. So this one here, yeah, so it's 8 meters and it can cultivate as well. So I will have a look at that and lease it. Yes. And we also need some seed. So let's buy some of that as well. Big bags of seed. Yeah, I'll buy 3 of those. So I can pick that up now in my new tractor. Okay, ready to go. I'm looking forward to this because this is a much stronger tractor. We are in a bit of debt now, but I can't worry about that, you know, because you have a business, you have to borrow money normally. You can't just magic up like the £500,000 you need to run your business. So I feel it's okay to borrow money. I might borrow a bit more money in this episode because we need a production. We've got loads of canola, I think it is, in the silo, and I don't just want to sell the canola when it comes to February or whatever. I want to upscale it and make flour out of it, and then maybe make bread out of that flour. So we'll deal with that after we've seeded these fields. We have about 4 or 5 fields to do, but we'll take a break in the middle. So now we need to decide what we're going to sow. What can we sow in September? We need to sow something. Here we are in September. Planting season for wheat, barley and grass. So we have to do all canola. Okay, I've decided to do wheat and barley in our fields, because then if we do that, if we have a grain mill, we can use all that to make flour. If we have canola, we'd have to buy another production, which would be the oil mill, and I don't want to have to do that. So we'll just do wheat and barley for the moment. So we have wheat already selected, I think. We do. So let's lower it, turn it on, and let's go. Feels so nice to be using a powerful tractor like this T7 to do this job. It's the other tractor we had was quite underpowered really for pulling this kind of thing and pulling heavy loads and that kind of thing. We need one sort of utility tractor and one tractor with a bit of muscle in it. So I'm really glad we got this tractor, and it was like half price, so I couldn't pass it up, even though we had to borrow money. So. Now this field, I would like to see our precision farming score on this field when we've just finished this off. So let's just pull off the field and have a look at our precision farming score. Where are we? So here we are. So it's field 22. Now if I zoom in a bit, it's still on 50. So that's kind of what you start with, I think. These fields are 50 as well. I don't know why that one is 57. So, well, maybe we need to put the next layer of fertiliser on. I mean, what we've actually done in this field is to analyse it, put slurry down, put lime down, and then seed it. And what we need to do next is when it's the first growth, we need to put sort of chemical fertiliser on it then. So that's in the future. So what we'll do immediately is go back to our farm, which is this way, and we have to sow those 3 other fields we've got, the smaller fields. We have to do that today because it's September. If we don't do it today, we won't be able to do it. So we need to make sure the seed is in the ground. And then I might do a bit of retail therapy after that, because I feel like spending a bit of money. So I'll see you back at the farm. Okay, so here we are at the field, and here's this guy walking on our land again. I'll try and run him over. No, I won't. There's no beep function in Farming Simulator, is there? You can't beep your horn at somebody. Now, let's. I've decided to do barley in these 3 fields. We've got 3 sort of smaller fields here, which will take not very long to sow. So I'll probably put these on a time lapse, or I might skip to the end. I haven't quite decided yet, but I will see you when I've finished. So this is the final little missed bits for this field, and then these 3 fields are all done, and we put barley in all of them. We either had to do wheat or barley, so I thought I'd put barley in all of them because they're fairly small fields, and so it kind of makes it like one large field of barley, if you see what I mean. So after I've done this, I am going to get a bit of retail therapy because I need a bit of a break from sowing. We have one more field to do actually, which is the grass field in the south. I want to re-sow that with grass, but for the moment what I'm going to do, I'm just taking this over here because I think we have some seed over here. We can put this in. Yeah, we can put this in. So what I'm going to do is get our John Deere from the south to go to the shop and fetch us a new trailer, because we don't have a trailer at the moment. And then I've noticed actually, if I show you on the map, we are here and there is a grain mill just here. So I would like to, in fact I'll do it now, go to it. Here it is in all its glory, overlooking field, I think this is field 13. Cotton. Anyway, so I'm going to borrow some money. I just need to make sure how much it is. See how much it is. 96,000. Ouch. Okay, it's quite expensive. So I will borrow some money. Borrow 95,000. So if I get up to, yeah, now I've got enough money to buy it. So yes. And in the silo at home, we have about 40,000 litres of sorghum sitting there. Where is it? Sorghum sitting there doing nothing. So I want to bring it up here and turn it into flour. And then we'll upscale our sorghum into flour. So sorghum's worth this much and flour is worth this much. But bread is worth this much. So if we get a bakery, we could turn the flour into bread. So anyway, let's go to our John Deere in the south and go to the shop, and we'll get us a trailer because we really should have one and we don't have one. So I'll see you when we're over at the shop. Okay, here we are. So the trailer that I want is going to be where are the trailers? They're up here. So it's going to be the Class. So if we have this and we put the extension on it, oh, it's already on, so it's going to be 20,000. So again, I'm afraid we have to borrow some money, but I'm quite willing to do it because we need equipment, we need land, and we need all sorts of stuff. And if we don't borrow money, it's just going to hold us back. So right, let's go in the shop. So the trailer is here with the extension, and let's buy it. Okay, let's take it back to the north because that's where it's needed, and then we'll take all our sorghum to our new grain mill. Okay, here we are back with the trailer. Now let's put some sorghum in it, I think, and then we'll go to the grain mill. I'm not sure we'll get it. No, we won't get it all in here because this only takes, I think, 22,500 litres, and we've got more than that. So I will drag this over to the other yard, and then we'll get the T7 to take it to the grain mill. And we can start immediately producing flour, which would be fantastic. Even though we borrowed money, and I need to keep an eye on how much we borrowed, but I'm a bit scared of it actually. But okay, right, we'll get the T7 to take this canola. Let's go and get in it. Not canola, sorghum. Okay. I just need to plan my route actually. Let's have a look and see how we get there. So we are here. So we go up this road, turn right, turn. Okay, that's fine. I'll see you when we're there. I wonder how much this field is. It'd be nice to own this field that is right next to our grain mill. Maybe one day. It's got cotton on it, and well, it's kind of not that big enough. It's not big enough, I think, to justify the expense of the equipment at the moment. So I'd like to just see how much it is actually. It is 130,000. That's not too bad. We could buy that, but maybe later on. So we have a production now, and let's just see about it. Where are productions? Here they are. So wheat flour, sorghum flour. It's producing, and it's it's switched on. Is it switched on? Okay, we deactivate these and we activate this one. So sorghum flour, and it's already produced 21 litres, so that's fantastic. So we need to go and get the rest of the sorghum and bring that as well, because we have another 17,000 litres, I think. Let's go and do that. I was kind of hoping to see some flour already, but that's a bit hopeful, I think. So yeah, we just put the remainder in. I'm kind of relieved we've got this production, because I don't like just having sorghum and selling sorghum. I like to upscale everything, so as I've said. So we'll do this, and then the final thing today will be to re-sow the grass in the field down where the cows are, because that's the one thing I haven't done, and that needs to be done, I think, in September. I'd like to get it done today because we need to send the seeder back. So I will organise all that, and I'll see you when we're down there. Okay, so this will be the final thing to do. I will put this on the time lapse. We're just going to re-sow grass in here. But before I do this, I just want to show you something. I'll just switch this off. Just go to the other tractor. There is something in this shed down here. Another collectible. So I will collect this. And like I said last time, I need to put 45,000 back. We're going to take 5,000 from each one, and not 45,000. So, but it's nice to get 5,000. Let's just have a quick look round to see if there's any more. Sorry, I just can we open this? No. Well, anyway, I found that one. Now I'm on the lookout for others, but anyway, let's just finish the job we had for today. So we've got grass as our selected seed, so I'm just going to go up and down, and then we'll finish the day. Just had to pay another 3,000 for this seeder, which is annoying. I nearly finished the whole job without paying for another hour, so that's a shame. But this is the last thing we'll do today. It was good that we got that 5,000 for the collectible, because that paid for the last hour for this seeder. I might look out for a few more of those, because we will get 5,000 for them. So I think we've got 3 so far. Anyway, we've done quite a lot to our fields recently, because when we bought them, or when we inherited them, they were just plain old, old-fashioned farming simulator fields, but we've turned them into precision farming fields quite quickly. We've analysed them, and we've spread slurry on to raise the nitrogen, we spread lime to raise the pH, and we've sown the seeds in them, and in the nick of time as well, by the end of September. So I'm quite pleased. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please do like and subscribe, and until next time, thanks and bye for now.